Okay, let's try this again. I'm doing it from StreamYard. I'm going to have to find out how to do it from YouTube. And to pay for StreamYard, it's really not that expensive. I'm just cheap. So I do apologize. I hope everybody on the YouTube that was on comes back. Because I'd like to get this show going. Hope everybody comes back. White Tupac, Coach, Chris, Jennifer, Addie. So, let's see. I hope I didn't make anybody mad. Just because I'm a nut. Okay, cool, Chris. Good. Okay. Good. So, here's how. Hello, everybody. So, you can all see me. You can all hear me. Okay, so, cool. All right. Well, that's wonderful. It's always nice to see people that I know and that I like. So, yes, hello again, everybody. So, just click on that link, and I'll see you in the back, and then we can start to get this dog and pony show on the road. Okay, like I said, whenever I do these special edition kind of things, they're really not that formatted. I'd like you to think of your 8 favorite punk bands, and anything from like 1973 to 1979 that was considered punk, or even say you can have a band that's really not from that time, but as long as they're definitely punk. And so here is our first contestant. Is you know him, you love him, you watch his show. Let me get my headphones on.
Hello, everybody.
Hello. Okay, we have an echo. Chris, is YouTube on? Yeah, so mute your YouTube.
How about now?
Still kind of sounds echo.
I don't have YouTube on.
Well, I wonder why it's echoing.
Let me check my audio settings. How about now?
That's perfect. That's perfect, Chris.
No echo?
Okay. No, that's perfect. Okay, Addie, if you would like to come up. Yeah, Coach, we fixed the echo. So, Addie, would you like to come up? Because we can start the show with 3. And like I said, Chris, your 8 favorite punk bands. You can also maybe throw in a gothic band or like a band like T-Rex or somebody like that, you know, but as long as it's in that kind of genre and those years. So, let me see. I guess, Chris, it'll just be me and you starting it off. And if you have any like CDs or LPs from the bands, feel free to show them. And this is in no sort of favorite or worst kind of order, just off the top of your head. So, would you like to start, Chris? One of your 8 favorite punk bands.
All right, so you hear me all right?
Oh yeah, you sound perfect.
All right, so
Code.
here at the Slab, like a lot of my music, my records and CD and everything are like still in bins, so I wasn't able to like get but I do have some props. I also have this.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
So
That's cool.
it's my first band. When I did my original 8, I realized I didn't have a British band in there. So
oh my
I
God.
changed. I want people to know that I got something against British rock. So my first choice, British band from London, formed in 1976. You see that? I can't see it.
The Damned. Very good choice. Very good choice. Oh, The Damned, and they should have been more popular, I think, than they were. I think their lead singer was named Rat Scabies or something like that. They should have been a lot more popular.
Yeah, the drummer was Rat Scabies.
Rat Scabies. Okay, well.
Dave Vanian.
Okay.
And I like I like the Sex Pistols and the Clash, but the Damned were definitely my favorite British band, a British punk rock band.
Okay, Addie, very good choice there, Mr. Chris. Addie and Wizardome, would you like to come up and talk about punk rock music with me and Mr. Chris Bliss? And please, moderators, if you see any crap, please get rid of it. Coach, I know you're a moderator. Rita, I'm sure you're a moderator. Leah, I'm pretty sure you're a moderator. Okay, so I will go with I'm going to save them for later. I'm going to start with this band, and they really weren't punk. They were more glam, but they almost started, I think, like the punk movement, and they're actually from England, and everybody should know this.
Oh, yeah.
T-Rex, and I also have the Slider, but I can't find it. And like everybody knows, and like I've told people many times, I have over 3,500 CDs, and they're not in any sort of order, so it's hard to find shit. And I also have this, that's a compilation of a lot of Mark Bolan's, because first they were called Tyrannosaurus Rex, and they were very folky, their first couple of albums, And then they got electric, and that's when they did Slider and Tanks and Electric Warrior and all that. So that is my first one. Okay.
Yeah, if I were to list my all-time favorite bands, T-Rex would definitely be above the Damned. I don't know, I just didn't include them in punk rock genre. I think just a little before, definitely like proto-punk, like they inspired.
Right. Exactly.
Uh,
And yeah. And so Wizard says that Mickey Finn was a drummer. Wizard, here. And now come up here and join the panel because, Chris, this wizard is actually probably, I hate to admit this to anybody, but probably smarter than me when it comes to music. Oh, here's sweet Jessie Scott. Hello, sweet Jessie. Sorry that you're a little four-way to Whiteville. Have to hear more about that later on. So, okay, so Chris, you're number 2.
all right, so it's kind of a combo, and there's no rules here, right?
No. Well,
So
well, I mean, you can't include like Jethro Tull because they weren't punk. You can't include Kiss because they weren't punk.
this is definitely punk rock. And like I said, I had trouble but I did find this in my collection. New
Who
York
is that?
Dolls.
Oh, okay.
It's like a bootleg or like an import. It's a live in
Right.
Paris, 1974.
Wow. Okay.
It's
Cool. And now I don't have that.
It's like another live. Now,
Cool.
New York Dolls, they were formed like early 71 maybe.
Right.
And but my favorite album is actually not a Dolls album. It's Johnny Thunders. Johnny Thunders being the guitarist from.
Okay.
Yeah.
How about this?
Yeah, I think that's basically the same as it. This is
It is.
LAMF.
It is. It is. It is because I think that album probably had like 5 or 6 different covers.
Yeah.
And it's cool because it tells the whole story about why he left the Dolls, and also he took the drummer Jerry Nolan with him when the Dolls broke up. And you know, Chris, a lot of the songs that Johnny Thunders did on this were supposed to be from the aborted third New York Dolls OCD.
Yeah, the songs on this, I kind of lean to more toward, because this was actually before I even got like any New York Dolls, like any albums by New York Dolls. This was my introduction to them. It was through Johnny Thunders. There was a local band, a rockabilly band, locally from Boston, and they were called the Racketeers.
Never
And
heard of
I
them.
saw them play one time, and they did a cover of. Yeah, they just played local. They were just local, and they did a cover of "I Wanna Be Loved." And after the show, I was talking to them, and I asked about the song, and they told me about Johnny Thunders, and that's when I picked this up, and I got into Johnny Thunders and the New York Dolls.
Yeah, cool.
So they did "I Want to Be" in like a rockabilly style,
Which is
translates well
pretty
to rockabilly.
weird sounding. Which is pretty weird sounding. Okay, so I will follow up with the New York Dolls as well. If you don't know, this is their first CD. Everybody and their mother should know this. This is their second CD called Too Much Too Soon. This is the LAMF on CD. So you can tell that I like something if I have the album and the CD. And this is, they reformed back in what year? I forget, but this is a reformed, and it's all the same guys. Well, some of them were dead, but it was David Johansen, Sylvain, that's it, because I think that Arthur Kane died, Jerry Nolan died, and Johnny Thunders is no longer in the band.
I think they were one of the first American bands to go over and play in England before like the whole punk scene started up over there.
Well, yeah, and like if nobody's really familiar with the New York Dolls, their music is extremely just like raw sounding. It's just, if you've never heard of them, you need to listen to them. Okay, and earlier, Jarl Wigan said that they don't know much about punk, but they know much about goth. I actually did a gothic show. It was myself. When did I do it? Oh, see, because I write all this shit down too. No, I actually did a gothic show on my old channel. So you know what? Maybe in a couple of weeks. I don't know. Who is this? I don't know. It's just a thing, and I don't want to do it because it could be a porn bomb. So I don't know who that is. Oh, who is that supposed to be? Anyway. Still waiting for Wizarddome to come up. Oh, okay, that's you with that symbol?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
I forgot to
Yeah,
change my name.
No, that's fine. Because I'm kind of, leery about, being porn bombed.
Oh, yeah, certainly. You bet. I'm not well prepared, but I'll interject here and there.
That's
If that's
fine.
okay.
That's fine. Okay. So, Chris, oh, shoot, I forgot to write down. You said, The Damned and the Sex Pistols. Okay. Miss Wizard, give us a punk rock band that you like.
I'm going to go for Television.
Television. Okay, very good. Very good. Chris, and have you ever heard the band Television? One of their favorite things by me that I like is Marquee Moon.
Yeah. That's their famous album.
Yeah.
And the song, the title track, is also
Yes, I know Television.
10 minutes long, but it's a great song.
Yes. Television. And there were another band who should have been more popular than they were. Okay, so Jennifer says, Jesse, I hear you're doing the Lord's work this week, huh? Oh, geez. Oh, Jesse, super hot sugar bear Scott. And if you guys know Mr. Jesse Scott, he changes his name 4 times a week. So, Chris, your next one would be.
All right, my next. Another band I couldn't find anything in my collection. Actually, I did find this. It's a newer.
Okay. That's when that's after Danzig. That's after
Yes.
Glenn Danzig. That's when they broke up and they regrouped. Yeah. Yes.
Probably.
Yes.
Right.
Yep.
The
And you know
Misfits.
what? Yeah, and they actually weren't that bad. You know, the regrouped Misfits actually weren't that bad.
Did they still have Glenn Danzig for the singer?
No, no, it was Michael Graves.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. And now, okay, I will follow up Chris with. I gotta find it here because I just pulled a bunch out. Uh, like I said, oh, this was a lot of work finding all this crap. Let me tell you. I can't find it. Where did it go? However, I do have this. And this is one of their few studio releases, because what they did is they did a lot of EPs. And what they would do is they would combine their EPs into like albums. So they only released, I think, like 2, maybe 3 albums. And this is
My
with
favorite was Walk.
Granddad's. It is what, Chris? Oh, what was your favorite Misfit song?
Oh, I was talking about albums. Walk Among Us. I think
Oh
it's
yeah,
all-time great punk albums.
yeah, yes. Oh yes, yes. My favorite, my favorite Misfit song, and you have to know Misfits to know this song, is called "Bullet," and it's like 2 minutes long, and it and it tells a story about John F. Kennedy getting assassinated, and and now only the Misfits could pull something like that off, and they did.
A side note is that the name The Misfits came from the movie starring Marilyn Monroe,
Oh
which is
really?
her
I didn't.
last film.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Wow. Huh. I should have known that. And Miss Wizard, did you know that?
No,
Hmm.
I had never made that connection.
No, I did not know that either. Okay, so very good choice. Very good choice, Chris. My next one, I will go with an artist who had 5 CDs, and these guys weren't extremely punk, but they were in there in the beginning, and they were considered punk even though the music really wasn't. Was a band called The Cars. There's their first
Okay.
CD.
Right on.
Here's
Great
their
band.
Yeah, here's their second CD. And this one has, I think, their best songs. Candy O.
Hmm.
Um, yeah. Well, the first 2 are just fantastic. Oh, this is their third one. No, that's their third one, called Panorama. Here's their fourth one, and this is their last one, which at the time they were breaking up, and this was supposed to be a Rick Ocasek like solo, but the labels, they wouldn't let him do it, so he had to call it The Cars. And there's a lot of bands that they did that. It's like Pink Floyd. Their final CD, the final cut, was going to be a Roger Waters solo, but they wouldn't let him do it. And that has to be one of the worst albums of all time.
Oh, yeah.
It is. It's horrible.
Rest in peace, Ben Orr and Rick Ocasek from The Cars.
Rick, yeah. Oh, yeah, because he passed away a while ago, didn't he?
Yeah, last year, maybe the year before.
Yeah. Okay, so Miss Wizardome, another band by you, dear.
Rocket from the Tomb.
I've heard of them. I've heard of the name. I've never heard the band.
Well, that band had Cheetah Chrome in it.
Oh, Cheetah Chrome. Okay.
Mm-hmm. And the lead singer was a kind of a. He ended up disabled, so he had to sit to sing eventually. But their most famous song was also covered by Guns N' Roses, and it's called.
It's off of the spaghetti incident. I know that.
What's wrong with me? I'm totally drawing a blank.
No, but
You know
but
what
the
I'm
song
talking
I
about.
know you. Oh, the song, but I can't think of the name of the song either. But it's off the Guns N' Roses cover album called Spaghetti Incident. And you know who else I liked? Who I think kind of fits in that genre of Rock to the Tomb? It's a band called Alien Sex Fiend.
Mm-hmm.
If you remember them. Okay, very
Ain't It
good.
Fun? That's the name of the song. Ain't It Fun?
Ain't It
It's
Fun?
this
Yes, yeah.
pretty slow ballad.
And yes. And trust me, I ain't digging that one CD out. Trust me.
Okay.
Okay, Chris, your next one, my friend, would be.
Black Flag.
Oh, okay. Even though they're not 70s, like I said,
It's funny. This
that's
is a
fine. Oh,
album
that
called
counts.
Damaged. I received
Yeah.
this in the mail when I was a kid.
Oh, really? Black Flag and okay, because
They are 70s.
was Henry. They are, huh? Okay, was
They were
okay?
formed
Now was that
1966.
okay? And was that like pre-Henry Rollins or?
Yeah, Henry Rollins, I think, joined the band around 1980.
Oh, okay.
Like this is their first full-length, I think, album, and Henry Rollins joined just before this. That's him on the cover smashing a mirror. The legend is they used a hammer and they used coffee mixed with red ink, made blood on his fist. And
And I can't.
this
Yeah,
this
and
here is pre-Henry Rollins. This is actually probably my favorite to listen to, first 4 years, and it's a collection of the songs they released before.
good choice.
I'm having trouble hearing you.
Oh, because I have I think one Black Flag. It's one with Henry Rollins in it. There goes Chris. Well, hopefully he'll come back. Maybe he's just buffering. Okay, my next band is going to be the prototypical band from New York City. And you know them, you love them. Everybody loves the Ramones.
Hey, ho, let's go.
And I've got this one here. I've got this one here. And I've got this anthology. And it's 2 discs. And it's got 57 songs. But then
That's
again,
cool.
but you know that most of their songs were like 2.5 minutes anyway. So, okay, well, Chris is back. Okay, you doing better there, Chris? Okay, can you hear us, Chris?
I can hear you.
Okay, good. Okay,
Yeah,
so
me.
my choice, yes, oh yeah, okay, you sound fine. So my choice was the Ramones, and I have only a couple because I've got this box set, like I said, with 57 songs. So I really don't need to collect all the albums. I really don't.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Chris, another band by you. Wait, no, sorry. Okay, Wizard, go ahead.
Well, we were talking about Australian music the other night, and
Right, right.
I'm caught between. Well, I'll say my next one. I like Radio Birdman.
Oh my God. Yes. And no, I never would have chosen them because I don't have any CDs, but I know the
Mm-hmm.
band. I've remembered them very well.
If you could get even the greatest hits of a CD of them, that's a lot. They have a pretty big
Radio
catalog.
Birdman. Yeah, they do. They have, I think, like 8 or 10 albums or
Mm-hmm.
something. They were
Mm-hmm.
around for a long time,
Yeah, they were.
but they never made it in the United States either.
No, not so much. No, but they all they all went to intellectual pursuits. Actually, one of the most famous. Well, actually, that's not part of the band because they were Australian, but the guitar player Dennis Tech was actually from Detroit, and he had gone to college in Australia, so he was an American member of the band.
Cool.
But anyway, they do have a documentary called "Radios Appear." It just came out a couple years ago, and it's worth viewing. You'll know everything you need to know about Radio Birdman.
Which for most people, they would say, huh? What is that? Okay, and so Jesse Scott says the band Circle Jerks. Yes, I remember the Circle Jerks. I don't have any other music, but I remember them. I remember them, and I can't even name one of their songs, but I remember listening to them.
Wild and Streets.
Okay, well, thank you, Chris. Thank you. That's why I'm glad that you're up here because you're very, very knowledgeable in music as well. Speaking of that, Chris, where's Miss Honeybunch? Is she working or?
Oh, I think she's in the side chat.
I haven't seen her. Oh no, there she is. She just came up. Oh, okay. Okay. So it is your turn, Chris. Your next band.
That's the Bad Brains.
Bad Brains. Good choice. Bad Brains. I didn't even consider them either. Just because another band that I know very well. I've heard their songs, but I just don't have any of their CDs. Oh.
They were intense. Very intense.
Yes. Oh, yes. Yes, Bad Brains were very good. And are they still around?
I never got to see like the Bad Brains. I've seen HR perform times, and I got to meet HR a couple years ago.
Oh, cool.
I got his autograph.
Okay,
Actually, I met him twice.
Cool.
I just met him in passing one time before a show. He was walking down to the beach.
Okay, and so how have you? Okay, so how? And so how have you met so many people? And so how have you met so many people? You know, like musicians and stuff. So how did you end up meeting them? Well, you've met more than most people.
Well, HR, I just happened to. I went to a show when he was doing his reggae stuff in Rhode Island. It was a place on the water, and he was walking down to the beach during the day before the show. He was just hanging out, and just kind of met him in passing. And the second time I met him was a couple of years ago at a screening for a documentary movie about him, and he released the book, and I got the book signed. He did like a meet and greet, so I was able to meet him then.
Cool, very cool, very, very cool. Okay, Jarl says in the side chat, the Jim Carroll Band. And the only CD that I had, I don't have it anymore, was called Catholic Boy. And that had the song, People Who Died. Those are people who died.
That's a great
Those are
song.
people who died. They were all my friends. And they died. And oh yeah, because like I think he died like a heroin overdose or something. Oh, didn't he?
Yeah, he was a junkie. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it didn't
Because
recover. He took a hot.
yeah.
He took a hot shot and bye bye.
Oh, okay. And here's a message from Jennifer, the historian of the College of Knowledge, and she's always good at finding out cool information about bands.
Thank you, Jennifer. Hi to Jarl and Stanley. Thanks for following me over here, even if you already knew about the channel.
Okay, Bad Brain. So it's my turn, right? I did the Ramones. You know what? I'm going to make it easy. I'm going to give an easy one. The Sex Pistols. And believe it or not, the Sex Pistols only really released one album. Oh, here come the bollocks. However, and this is what the album looks like. The Sex Pistols. There was a follow-up called The Great Rock and Roll Swindle, which was leftover songs that they kind of didn't record, or just some of it's good, some of it's actually kind of crap. And also too, what I have that's cool is well, if you know the band the Sex Pistols, the only two guys who really knew how to play musical instruments was Steve Jones, the guitarist, and Paul Cook, the drummer. They were the only guys who were really musicians. John Lydon could sing, but if you want to call what he did singing, go ahead. And Sid Vicious actually had no idea of how to play guitar. Everything that was recorded by the Sex Pistols was recorded by Glenn Matlock. But to get to what I'm talking about, here is a single CD by Steve Jones of the Sex Pistols called Fire and Gasoline. And this really, really, really kicks ass and rocks. It is so good. It is so, so good. And if you can remember this and ever find it, even listen to it on YouTube. I'm sure it's on YouTube. It is very good. It's well worth your listen, because it's one of those CDs that pretty much every song on it is good. You know how like some CDs you're playing along and then one comes up and you say, oh, I gotta skip that, or else when it's playing you go to the bathroom or go out and feed the animals or something. This one you won't want to do that. This one is good. So that is my choice.
All killer, no filler.
Right. Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Every song is good. Okay, Wizard.
I'm going to say Modern Lovers with Jonathan Richman.
Okay. Road Runner.
Yes. Radio on. And the other songs, some other ones, funny ones.
Yeah.
She Cracked. I love his deadpan vocals. It's the greatest. And the song I will dedicate to Jarl is called Astral Plane. On the first Modern Lovers album, it's just titled Modern Lovers. The Modern Lovers.
Yes. And Chris, have you ever heard of the Modern Lovers?
Yeah, I don't have anything by them except for compilation.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's where I have a lot of stuff, and I have like a lot of those compilation CDs, but I didn't want to bring them up. So good. Good, good. Okay, Chris, your next one would be.
My next one has already been mentioned, and it is the Ramones. This is actually the only bobblehead that I own. Besides Pee Wee Herman, I have this one. Joey
Let me
Ramone.
see. I've got a bobblehead of Lemmy Kilmister. I've got a bobblehead of who's the evil girl from Batman, the one who hangs out with the Joker. I can't think of her name. Geez, because I'm looking at her picture. Harley Quinn. I've got two bobbleheads of them. Yeah, Lemmy Kilmister and Harley Quinn. Now there's a pair. There's a pair.
Remember this? Rock and Roll
Yes.
High School.
I would get it in my drawer, but Misfit the cat is laying in the open drawer because I was going through it today because I have some CDs in here, and she jumped in the drawer and is laying there, so I can't get to anything. But yes, I do have that. Oh,
Rock and
that's
Roll High
cool.
School. Rock and Roll High School.
Right. And
There's
and
so much on
and
that.
oh, Chris, and so what is that, like a live concert or that
Yeah,
Ramones
it's
Raw?
got live stuff. It's also a documentary and tons of like bonus features.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
Cool. Cool. Cool.
over 5 hours of material.
Well, like I said, on like a double CD, they were able to enclose 50 songs. So, and like that's one thing that I loved about growing up when I was learning how to play guitar, and maybe you was too, Chris. Their stuff is so ridiculously easy to learn how to play. It is. It's ridiculously easy. So, yeah. So I did play some Ramones stuff when I was young.
3 chords and the truth.
Yes, exactly. All right, I'm going to step out on a limb here and enclose this band here, which I'd be surprised if anybody's heard of. It's a all-girl punk rock band, and it's not the Runaways, even though they easily could have been on my list. It's a band called L7.
Yes, the Pacific Northwest band.
Oh, Jesus. Here we go. Because this is their first one, I think, called The Beauty Process, triple platinum. And I remember getting this, and I forget where I was playing it. And it's kind of old, and so I remember I was in like my car or something. I had the windows rolled down, and this was playing. And some old woman, she went by and says, "That's the most horrible music I ever heard." And I says, "Well, would you, like to borrow it?" But this is a fantastic band. These girls were punks.
Yep.
They were punks. L7, and they didn't release that many albums. I think like 5 or 6, if I'm not mistaken. But this is the only one that I have. So,
Cool.
there's an obscure one for you. Okay, Wizard, your next one.
Well, that reminded me, I'm going to say something pretty obscure to people that aren't from the Pacific Northwest, but there is a band here for over 30 years, possibly 40 years, a band called Dead Moon from Portland, Oregon. They can be
Never
considered
heard of
punk,
them.
garage punk, and whatnot. So that's just one of my picks that might not make it onto the full map, but special to me.
I've never heard. And let's see if the historian can find something out about Dead Moon, and I can post it.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, because James says, "Oh shit list." And that's one of the songs by L7 is Shit List. So he knows it. Oh, and I think that Jennifer N even knows Shit List. Yeah, see, look at that. Jesus Christ. Thanks, it was Gabriel Penton.
See you, Stan.
Oh, yes. Oh, thank you for coming on, Stanley. It was wonderful to see everybody. And there's actually a few new people here that I've seen, but have been too preoccupied to answer because I'm not paying attention. So Jennifer N says Beauty Process is her 5th album. See, that's why I don't have to know everything, because I got you. I got you on the payroll there. And trust me, and your pay's not that much. Okay, Mark says, thanks, Coach, but you will be there next Saturday. Yes, next Saturday is an official College of Rock Knowledge program about ELO.
That's going to be good.
We're going to do our favorite 12 songs. And I was thinking of ranking it by albums, but that would be too hard because there's 3 or 4 of them that could be my number 1 right off the bat. So,
oh, yeah.
I don't know much about, and so who says I don't know much about either genre, so. And Honey Bunch says Mandy is here. She thought it was a show about Pink. Pink, is Pink a punk? I don't know. Would you guys consider Pink to be a punk?
No. She seems a modern pop artist to me. I don't know. I'm not really too familiar.
I've heard a couple of her songs, and if one was to play on the radio, I don't think I would know it. And so Gigi says, oh, well, this is nice. I'm glad that you came on. I'm clueless about this music. Well, I mean, if you're 22, 25, 30 years old, you're probably not going to know this shit. So, you really won't. Okay, so Wizard, your next one is?
Can you skip me? I gotta
Sure.
rack my brain. I'm thinking.
Okay.
Well, I'm kind of stuck. I'm thinking of stuff from London or the UK, which you'd think that there would be a lot, but I'm not sure.
No, go, Chris.
Go ahead.
What, my next band?
Oh, okay, yeah, okay, because Wizard is stuck on a UK band. So I have one that she can use because it's on my list, but I made a list of like 14.
Okay.
Okay, Ms. Wizard, if you want to use the Stranglers, how about them?
Oh yeah, cool.
With Jet Black and Hugh Greenwood and they were not your atypical punk band. They just had a lot of weird chord structures, and some of their songs were very punky. Other songs were like they were just weird. They were a weird band. They were weird.
Who did No More Heroes?
Oh, No More Heroes. Oh, that was
that?
the Stranglers. Stranglers. No more heroes anymore. No more heroes anymore.
Something better change.
Yeah, and they're also known for a song called Nice and Nice, and a lot of songs. Peaches, all sorts of great. And I actually have 3 of their CDs, but I can't find them. I know they're there. And so Gigi says 61 isn't too young for anything. No, okay. Gigi will join the club because I'm 61 too. I I'm just, fucked up. So that's why I can do this show. Okay, so Wizard, so your pick there was the Stranglers with a little help from your friends.
Yes,
and don't
thank
say
you.
Joe and don't say Joe Cocker because he's not punk either. Okay, Chris, your next one.
My next one is the Dead Boys.
Oh,
There we go with Cheetah Chrome again.
yes. They were so good. They were so good.
And with Stiv Bader, of course.
Stiv Baders. And Stiv Bader, yeah. And Stiv Baders actually was in this band here called the Lords of the New Church.
Mm-hmm.
And he was with them when he was killed in that motor crash, that motor crash accident.
Correct. He's got a really good documentary as well that came out last year or the year before. You'll want to see that.
And you know what
This
is yeah.
Right.
No.
This.
Oh, what's that? Oh, DVD. Live at CBGB's. Okay, and now none of us answer this question. Where is the club called CBGB's? Who has any idea?
Manhattan.
Okay, I said none of us.
Oh, whoops.
So, well, the reward for getting the correct answer would have been a two-headed fish. So that's what you won.
How about this?
Huh?
What does CBGB stand for?
Oh, I've heard this. I don't know.
Does anybody know?
I don't know. No. Okay, there's a go. Okay. Whoever knows who CBGB's is wins a date with the person from Waiteville, and that's all I'm going to say.
A mystery.
Yeah. Okay. Mandy says, what makes a band punk? I'm not sure. Sort of the way that they just play their music, and a lot of, like, some of the bands we've mentioned is just their attitude. That's what I think punk is kind of more of an attitude.
Well, it's anti-establishment and also anti-record label. Like everything is sort of do-it-yourself.
Right. Yeah.
Your own promotion, your own. A lot of these bands started their own record labels.
Right.
And avoided the big labels.
And here's some more fine information from the historian of the College of Knowledge.
Thank you, Jennifer.
And like I said, Stiv Baders actually was in the motorcycle crash in the same tunnel that Princess Diana was killed in.
Oh yeah, that's right.
See, that's the kind of information that you'll only get from the College of Knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
So he was on a motorcycle?
No, in a car he was in.
Are you sure?
Or what did I say? Motorcycle? No, I told you that he was in a car crash.
I thought he was hit by a car.
Oh, I don't know. I thought that he was. Well, I know that it was the same tunnel.
Mm-hmm.
And Addie says, burn down the house. Nobody said Talking Heads yet. So, okay. This one is an easy one. And I know everybody knows this band. Because we're each going to get one more pick, and then I'm going to wrap it up because, like I said, I'm running out of StreamYard minutes. So.
Okay.
Okay, this one everybody knows, and I have every album except one, and the one album that I don't have doesn't count. It is the Clash.
All right.
Here's their first one. This is their second one, called Giving Up Rope.
Cool.
This, called Black Market Clash, it's actually an EP, but when they released it like an album, they included a lot of cuts that were like studio things that they did in the studio that they never released. And this is really good. And with this one here, you could see that. See, there you go. See, Chris has it. Nice. Okay. Nice.
They have so many good songs, but I really like Radio Clash. I love that song. I don't know what it is. It's the beat combination.
This is Radio Clash on Pirate Satellite.
Mm-hmm.
And see, this one here, now this one here is when they started to get into like the radio dub kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm. Which I didn't mind that. Big Audio Dynamite. I actually liked them.
Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. And would you like to tell us who was in the band Big Audio Dynamite?
I don't know besides Joe Strummer.
No. Oh, okay. Well, that's all you needed to say because we're talking about the Clash. So.
Rest in peace. Rest in peace, Joe Strummer.
Yes.
You were a hottie.
Oh, yeah. And then after this comes the one that really broke them in America. And Chris just showed you the album is London Calling, which this is one of those things that I could listen to all 20 songs and just not tire of them. There's some of the songs are really good, some they're okay, but I'm not going to turn it off. And this is a double album. Right, Chris? Oh, this is a double album, right?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, their next album, believe it or not, was a triple album.
Wow.
Called Sandinista.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, there's a lot of stuff on here that's kind of crappy. If they would have done another double album, this would have been just as good as London Calling. But there's just too much filler. There's too many dub songs. There really is. There's a lot. There's too many. And the what? Oh, I thought you were going to say something. And the next one, that really matters, and Chris showed you his album of this, is Combat Rock. And to me, Combat Rock is a tad disappointing because I think it only has like 3 or 4 good songs on it. Of course, there's Should I Stay and Should I Go and Rock the Casbah and Know Your Rights. And after that, I don't know. I don't think the songs are all that fantastic. And after
When they
this,
first came to the United States, they opened up for The Who.
yes, I did know that.
After I heard they played Should I Stay or Should I Go, and the crowd was chanting Go. They hated it.
Yes, Chris, I did hear that. And Addie says, I'm going to throw the Stooges out there into the atmosphere. Iggy Pop, yes. I did a recording of an Animal Camp and got a copyright strike on his songs. Yeah, oh yeah. I mean, that's happened to me before. That's why I don't play music anymore, because I got striked.
Mm-hmm. I agree with the Stooges as well.
Oh yeah.
It's a great band.
And Coach says a song Lost in the Supermarket that actually comes from London Calling. Okay, now Wizard, Chris, and myself can't answer this question.
Okay.
What is Iggy Pop's real name? I'm sure you guys know.
Yes, I do.
Chris, and do you know?
I don't think I know that.
Okay, well, Okay,
It's
Jennifer and yeah, what?
when I hear it, I'm
Yeah,
sure I will.
yeah.
I just can't.
Okay, okay, and no help from the historian either, because that doesn't count.
Did we get an
James
answer for
something.
Stevie
Well,
B's yet?
um, well, Honey Bunch is sort of right.
She's Glee.
James. What's his last name?
Okay, I know now.
Yeah. Okay. Well, okay. Morris Ledbetter. No, that was actually the original name. No, and actually that was the original name of the guy, who was in Morris Day of the Time. That's his real name is
Ah.
Morris Ledbetter. No, it's not. I don't know what it is. No, I'm just
Oh.
making that up. Oh,
He's
oh,
Igor Popovich.
no, no,
No.
it's not Igor Popovich. It is James Osterberg. That
Yes.
is Iggy Pop's real name. And what city is he from? If
Can I
Yeah
answer?
Man was up here, he would know. If Yeah Man was here, he would know. Yes, you can
Ann
answer it.
Arbor, right?
Go.
Well, the
Oh,
Stooges are
okay.
from.
Oh, I was just going to say Detroit, but
Yeah, yeah, that's what I thought from Lake Detroit.
Muskegon, Michigan. So wherever that might
Oh, okay.
be. He's
I don't know.
74 years old this year.
And you know what? And you know what? He's like Keith Richards. And you wondered, how the hell are these guys still alive? After all the
Hmm.
torture they've put their bodies through. Uh, I think, that they're actually like robots or something.
He
I
looks great.
think I think he is the only surviving member of the Stooges, if I'm not mistaken. Because Scott Ashton, Ron Ashton are passed away.
Yeah,
Dave
yeah,
Alexander, that was the drummer, he passed away a long time ago.
yeah.
And James Williamson, he might still be alive. I'm not sure.
I don't know. I don't know. Oh, okay. Well, speaking of the Stooges, how many albums though did they do? I think. Okay, there was Raw Power, which I have, and I didn't bring that out. What's the one with I Want to Be Your Dog? Oh, was that Raw
Is that
Power?
I think that was the first album, the
Yeah,
Stooges.
yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah, Chris, I think you're right. Okay, so like I said, I don't want to go too much longer. Close. Okay, so Chris
okay?
and Wizard, you get one more. So go ahead.
So-
Um,
Go, Chris.
I'm okay.
Oh well, we were just talking about it, so it's the Stooges.
Oh, geez. So okay, so you were saving that for the end. Oh, funny that we were
Yeah,
talking about it and then you pull it out. That's cool.
well, they're not just my favorite punk band. They might be my all-time favorite rock band.
Right
Well,
on.
yeah, yeah, and like see, and somebody asked before, what does a punk rock, what makes a band a punk band? Like I said, it's not necessarily the music because they were actually pretty rock and roll. It was their
Mhm.
attitude. It was their attitude. I
Mhm.
think that makes a band punk. It's like bands, um, like like Kiss could not be punks because they didn't have that punk attitude. Now, okay, now Johnny, okay, Matt says to me, Johnny Cash. I don't know, Johnny Cash could be a punk for his attitude factor. Yeah,
Mhm.
okay, I can sort of agree with that. He could be.
San Quentin
Who
is
know?
definitely a punk album.
Oh yeah, yeah. Who? Oh, who knows? Maybe Johnny. Oh, maybe Johnny Cash is the original punk.
Very well, could be.
Okay, so our last one of the evening, Miss Wizard.
The Jam. Did you guys
The
talk about them already?
No, 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 shit.
Okay.
Chris, and you didn't say the Jam either. I know you like them and have heard of them.
Oh yeah,
The Jam turned into, well, they had many hits. They were very famous. Paul Weller is a honorary wizarddom. But then they went on to make the Style Council, which was a different type
Yes,
tempo of music.
Style Council. Yes,
But
very
the
good.
Jam has many hits. Town Called Malice. That's a good one. Off the top of my head, that's all I can
Yeah,
think right this
town
second.
called. It's a town called
Hmm.
Malice. Um. Oh wait. Oh, now here's one. Okay, Blondie. I do have, but this is the only Blondie that I like. And you know what? After they reformed in like the 80s and no, the 90s, their stuff is good. But
Hmm.
but this is the only one that I really like from Blondie is Parallel Lines. And here's somebody that um, Matt Four says, "Have you guys ever heard G.G. Allen?"
Uh huh.
Oh my God. I've
Hmm.
seen videos of him, and there are very, very few things that I look at and say, "Oh, good Christ." G.G.
Right.
Allen is one of them.
Well, posthumously, he was buried without any embalming fluid, and they showed in that movie that documentary that they made about him a long time ago. They showed his actual funeral and showed him laying in his coffin in his underoos. It's pretty
and
gross. I thought that
okay,
was grosser than him eating corophagia than him eating poop.
and so if he had no embalming fluid, he must have looked, like a gross old mummy.
Yeah, it was gross. It was nasty.
Okay. Well, Gigi Marie, thank you for coming on. It was nice to have you, and we had a very good crowd today. That's for
Thank
sure.
you.
Um, okay, so like I said, I gotta watch my StreamYard hours now because,
Mm-hmm.
and I gotta figure out how to let people come up on like YouTube. I think that I have to actually send something to like your email or something. I don't know. I'll find out.
What are you asking about? Give me a link?
Um, yeah, okay, because I'm working off of StreamYards. And
Mm-hmm.
if I go directly onto YouTube, how do I invite people up when I'm directly on YouTube?
You can post the link in your StreamYard comments and it will transfer to the YouTube page.
Right, right. Okay, but like I'm in StreamYards now and I'm running out of time because I only get like 20 free hours a month of StreamYards.
Mm-hmm.
But if I go on YouTube directly, I don't know how to invite people up when I'm on YouTube directly.
Oh, I'm sorry. I understand what you're saying.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm not sure that you can have a panel on YouTube
Yes. Oh,
directly.
yeah. Okay. Yeah.
That's
I
why we
think
use
maybe
StreamYard. That's, I
I
believe, the
I
reason.
I think that you have to go through like Zoom or something.
Mm-hmm. No, StreamYard replaces.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. I don't know.
that.
You
That's
know.
why we
And
use StreamYard because we can't have panels on YouTube Direct.
right.
That's why
I
we,
know.
and so,
And then and StreamYard's not expensive, and I can definitely afford it.
mm.
I'm just cheap.
Oh, I hear you. I hear that there's a another platform that you can. I've actually seen it be done. It's almost exactly like StreamYard, and you can also broadcast onto YouTube. It's called Restream,
Restream. Okay, I'll write
and I
that
believe
down.
it's free, totally free, and has no restrictions on the hours. If you'd like to look
Restream.
into that,
Yeah, for sure. Well, thank you, Miss Wizard.
I pay for
Um.
StreamYard, so I
Oh.
find it a good investment because I'm addicted to YouTube and whatnot.
Okay.
And
So how? Oh. Okay. So how much is StreamYard a month? Like I said, it's not
25.
that expensive.
It's 25.
That's. That means for 1 week I gotta drink. I
Miller
I
High
gotta
Life.
drink. Well, no, not
All
Miller
beer's
High Life.
expensive now, anyway.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, but I'm used to drinking Heineken and Guinness. So for like a
Hmm.
week, I'll have to like, you know, maybe go to like Coors Banquet or something. Oh, okay. So it's called Restream.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, guys
So,
in the guys in the
besides,
right chat. Oh, when Yes, yes,
Gigi,
Chris.
Gigi, besides Gigi Allen, speaking of Gigi Allen, like nobody mentioned this. Wendy O. Williams.
Wow, with the plasmatics. Yes, the plasmatics. The plasmatics, and oh my God, they were a messed up band. And there was another band because the plasmatics, they were messed up. There was another band too called Sieg Sputnik. I don't know if you guys have heard of them, but the Plasmatics, they were great. And like their bass guitarist was named Jean Beauvoir, and it was a black guy with that big giant white mohawk. Everybody remember that? Plasmatics. Chris, and so how many albums have you got? Oh, just curious.
Oh, who knows?
Oh,
Probably.
okay.
Well, on vinyl, probably well over 1,000.
Wow. Okay. Okay.
But that doesn't
And
include like CDs, and I still have
right.
all my cassette tapes.
Oh, okay. See, I don't have any cassettes. Like I said, I know I owe over 3,500 CDs, and I have probably 60 LPs left. Somebody wanted to know, says to Bun, oh, Miss Honeynuts, is Chris doing a show tonight?
Yes.
Oh, thank you, Holly with an I. Okay, Chris, what time is your show? Miss Honey Bunch, is she still on? Miss Honey, okay, why don't you put Chris's link in the side chat? Or Chris, if you can do it. Okay, no, because Honey's there, because she just was posted a message 5 minutes ago. So, okay, Honey, and so post Chris's link in the side chat.
I'm having trouble with the audio again.
The Mnemonic Phlegms. No, that's not a real band. That's a good name for a band. The Pneumatic Phlegms. Oh, and oh my God, and there's another band that we didn't mention, but they're not the 70s. The Butthole Surfers.
Oh yeah, right on.
Yeah. Okay, so everybody, make sure that you go onto Mr. Chris Bliss's stream tonight. He's a very, very talented musician, and he sings his own songs. And whereas my talent level is like a 1.5, his is at least a 10. So so give him a yes, and everybody. So make sure that you give Chris a watch tonight. And what time you going on, Chris?
I'm not sure. It'll probably be in about a couple hours. I got to set up and everything.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool.
Around 12:30.
Yeah, because a while ago, a lot of you might not know it, Chris actually recorded a song that I wrote. And you remember that? Oh, the Three Gentlemen King.
Yeah, I'm working on Valkyrie.
Okay, cool.
I'll probably do that in like 2 weeks, I think. I'm doing
Cool.
every other Saturday night now.
Yeah, cool. Good. So, yeah, so whenever I know that you're going on, I'll definitely, post the link in my Twitter, so everybody can watch you and get you some the MC5s. Yes, oh my God, they
mention.
and
Absolutely.
they were another Detroit band.
Yep. Some people say that they were the original punk. And the
What
Monks,
time?
another Pacific Northwest band.
I've never heard of the Monks.
The Monks and Dave Day. Yep.
Never heard of them.
1960, probably 7 to 70. They were famous in the
They,
Pacific Northwest.
they were all American GIs, I think, stationed in
Yes.
Germany. And when they got time off, they would play shows like on the weekends. They were very
Yeah.
controversial at the time because they were military and they were speaking out against the war that they were fighting in.
Well, yeah,
I think
that probably would have pissed a lot of people off.
Mhm.
It probably would have pissed a lot of people off. I mean, if I wanted to,
but
like I
very
said,
punk rock in that
I'm sure that
at the time
I'm
was
sure
like
that
when everyone was wearing like the mop top haircuts because of Beatles and stuff, and
Mhm.
they shaved the top sides.
Yep.
And so Addie, who hopefully will be up during our ELO show, says, "Funny how so much music come out of Detroit, kind of like Muscle Shoals and the music that came out of the South." Well, yeah,
Mhm. Yeah.
that's true. That's a good call. Okay, guys. Well, like I said,
All right.
I don't want to waste all my StreamYard time.
Gotcha. Mhm.
Okay, everybody. As I always say, I want to thank my three panelists. You have
Thank
Bimbo
you.
Barbarella,
Mhm.
Chris Bliss, and Miss Wizarddome. And of course, I want to thank everybody who took the time to watch me on Saturday evening. I do appreciate every single one of you that took the time to watch me, because I'm sure there's other things you could be doing. You could be watching the Three Stooges. You could be sleeping. You could be doing a lot of things. You could be playing World of Warcraft or something different.
Mhm.
So,
Thanks. See you later. Thanks for the warm
okay,
welcome.
guys. Yep.
Love talking
Thank
to
you,
you.
everybody.
Bye bye.
All right. And thank you for coming up, Chris. It was a pleasure having you.
Thanks for having me.
Yep. And I must say, you're as knowledgeable as music as you are a good musician. So
Thanks.
you have my props, my friend. All right. Bye bye.
Good night.